Hello there, captains. Welcome back to Star Trek Online. Today and tonight, depending on when you're watching, we're going to the Gamma Quadrant. Finally. The last quadrant of the galaxy we have yet to reach in this playthrough. But once we get there, well, we can say we've been there. Get the game up here. Alright, so lower that here. Get the game up here. Okay, so we did start the Gamma Quadrant last time I streamed, which was probably about a week ago now. And we did the first part, so we're going to do the next two episodes in the Gamma Quadrant arc tonight. Other than that, I really don't think there's really a lot else I can add. The Halloween event's still going on. I've been neglecting to even play the game the last couple days. Admittedly, I've been enjoying Cyberpunk the past couple days, and also I've been feeling kind of out of it, and just really needed to do something different, so that's why I've been playing Cyberpunk. And I just kind of stepped away from STO for a couple days here, but I do need to get back into this and continue to play through here, so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Alright, so we got Gamma Quadrant. We're going to do Armistice in the search tonight here. Let's go ahead and get this going. I don't... Oh, I know what I was going to look at here. I figured out what this, I figured out what this is. The Hearts and Minds thing. It's an actual mini episode, but you have to find it in the available tab. So I think it should be... At least that's what I read somewhere. Yeah, here it is, Hearts and Minds. Okay. We'll check this out after I do the two episodes. So let's just, let's get to it. Dun, dun, dun.
I need your help with a very sensitive mission. A former Kai, Opaka, was trapped on a prison moon in the Gamma Quadrant in 2369. Alien nanotech in her system prevents her from leaving the moon, but it also sustains her life indefinitely while on the surface. It seems the wardens of the prison were planning on curing and granting amnesty to the prisoners until their planet was decimated by the Hur'q. Somehow, the Dominion managed to obtain the cure, and they've provided it to us as a peace offering. The moon hasn't been hit by the Hur'q, but it's only a matter of time. We need to cure Opaka and the others and get them out of there before that happens.
Okay, so... kinda sort of a rescue mission sort of thing.
Something else on your mind?
This is what Kira wants to do, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let me check here. Yeah, my microphone is on. It's been a couple of days, sometimes I forget. Do I have everything set up? No. Go to the quit system. Says they're officially... You can officially now use the wormhole. There's an actual reason for you to use it now. We're now in the Gamma Quadrant, which is actually not that big. This is all it is. So, yeah, this thing here, the Gamma Quadrant does something kind of different in terms of TFOs from other quadrants, I guess is unique to it. There's like battle zones you have to control. You have to do the Hur'q event in that zone, which is like a TFO. And then that zone gets, you know, captured or conquered. And then there's a final zone you have to do to complete the entire Gamma Quadrant battle zone. Like, the entire quadrant is a battle zone. It's very strange. I don't really mess with it all that often unless I have to. But it's here for people who want to get gamma marks instead of doing like... There's only one TFO for specifically the Gamma Quadrant. That's the one where you have to save the ships. That Odo is telling you to save the ships. Where is this planet? Am I going up? Where is this place? There we are. Armistice. Yeah, time goes by. October's gonna be here soon. I mean, wow, what am I saying? I'm still kind of out of it a little bit. November's gonna be here soon. And then Spooktober's gonna be over. What am I gonna do in November? I don't know. I don't know yet. Figure something out.
Good, we've arrived. I suggest scanning the prison moon and its satellite network. They might have fixed the design flaw we exploited here years ago to bypass their defenses.
Oh, well, this should be interesting.
Those satellites could cripple a Starfleet runabout with one shot back then. I'd rather not find out how powerful they are now, if you don't mind.
Agreed. Helm, take us into scanning range.
Looks like the satellite weapon and defense systems were updated to deal with modern vessels, but they still have the same flaw that Mars O'Brien took advantage of years ago.
Interesting. Tell me more.
You should be able to distract the satellites by firing probes near their position. Distract enough of them, and you'll clear an area long enough to safely beam down an away team.
Acknowledged.
Picking up some debris clouds from Hur'q ships in orbit.
We haven't gotten anything spooky yet. Just saying.
It's possible some Hur'q bypassed the satellites. We should be ready.
Yeah, just move those things out of the way.
O'Brien's trick still works. The satellites took the bait, and we have a safe transport window.
Right. Bring us in a transporter range, Helm. You know what to do.
We're in position. I recommend we bring some pattern enhancers along. Local interference can make it tough to get a lock on, and we might have to leave in a hurry.
Agreed.
All right. The doctor and I are ready to beam down when you are. Though I can't say I'm thrilled to see that moon again.
Okay, who is gonna come with? Let's bring Umlaut. Let's bring Admiral. I'll bring new. Let's do like all specialties. No, not down. Where's Ensign? All the specialties. All specialist. I will be honest, the all specialist away team party actually is pretty powerful. Yes. I'm gonna kill some bugs. As soon as we stop staring at Will Wheaton's face.
Ah, the wreckage of the Yangtze Jiang. Or what's left of her, rather. Looks like the locals have scavenged everything of value from the old girl. Unlike her, They can never die thanks to the nanotech inside of them.
Until we provide the cure to immortality.
The last time we were here, the prisoners were eager to be cured, if only to get the chance to kill their rivals off for good. I'm hoping that Opaka has shown them a better path in the time she's been here among them.
Well, let's find out.
We're not alone. Hur'q life signs dead ahead.
Oh, they got here before us. Yeah, those were got obliterated.
I just ran a medical scan on these Hur'q. They're not regenerating. There's no sign of the alien nanites in their bodies. Something in the Hur'q genetic makeup isn't compatible with the nanites. I suspect it only works on humanoids.
Good to know. Bugs are dead.
We're here to help. Keep fighting!
I think you'll find that she'll be in good health within moments. The healing nanites are quite effective. In fact, they seem to have become more efficient than they were last time I was here.
Amazing. That was a mortal wound.
You can relax. I'm fine now. Really.
Oh, she got better. Okay.
Good. The Kai's been expecting you.
She has?
Yes, she's had a vision about you coming here. Come with us. We'll take you to her. Unless you'd rather stand around here until more of those things show up.
That won't be necessary. Lead on.
The Kai's waiting for you, in the temple ahead.
Welcome. It's been some time since we've had peaceful visitors. And Kai Kira, it's been too long. Truly, the prophets have smiled upon us today.
Indeed they have. We have brought the cure. You'll be able to live a normal life away from here. You'll be free.
And we have something to bring with us. A miracle.
Is that...
Yes, a blessing from the prophets. The Orb of Peace. Through it, we ended the war between Ennis and Noel Ennis.
I wonder how they got that. Did it like just appear?
As you can see, our peace has been shattered by the arrival of the hostile aliens. We have tried to speak with them, to find reason, but we have failed. We don't even know their name.
All I can tell you their name. They are Hur'q. Because they try to hurt you.
They're called Hur'q, and there's no reasoning with them. They attack and devastate every world, every species they encounter. We need to get you and your people out of here as soon as possible.
I see. We must take the orb with us as well. I can't have it falling into the hands of such a warlike species. It would be like the occupation all over again.
That's not going to happen. I won't allow it, and neither will my friends. We can administer the cure to everyone in groups. With your permission, we'll start right away.
Very well. Begin the procedure. I'm sure many of us are eager to leave this place and begin a new life together.
Understood. Let me examine that. No. Okay. I have some wonderful medicine for you.
Some time ago, I asked Bashir for this cure. I wanted to use the cure as a weapon and kill the enemy. I couldn't put the war with the Knoll behind me. I hated him for denying my chance for vengeance. Now, that's changed, thanks to the Kai. I found a better path. I just want to lead a simple, natural life.
You can now. Make the most of it. Before you die.
After all this time, to live a normal life, it's like waking up from a really bad dream. I can think about having a family again. An actual family. I don't know what else to say except thank you.
You're welcome. And you'll die too.
The cure, huh? Well, this cure had better work, friend. Or we won't be friends no more. Get me.
We're all on the same side here. The side of mortal people who will die.
Then it's true what the Kai saw in her dreams. Those visions. The prophets sent us the orb, and now they sent you with our deliverance from this horrible place. Truly, the prophets smile upon us all.
Let's hope that good fortune continues. Until you die.
Is this for real? This cure? They talked about it a little after the Kai arrived, but I thought it was a myth. Never thought it was actually real. So, I can die now. Funny, I never thought I would. And now that I can, I'm a little scared. Is that strange?
Not really. Most people are. Most people are afraid of dying.
When they put me here, all I knew was war. I don't remember why it started, just that there was us and the Ennis had to die. Even when the Kai came, I didn't believe. But when they found the orb and people stopped killing, things changed for me. Guess there's something to faith after all. Anyway, thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
Looks like you're down to 1 dose of the cure. Use that to inoculate the Kai or Parker, that is. I'll administer the cure to the rest here.
Acknowledge, Doctor. By the way, now that everybody's capable of dying, would any of you like to donate your bodies to the zombie people from the Delta Quadrant so you can live again? It'll be a fun thing.
You have my thanks for all you have done for us today. May the blessings of the prophets be yours.
And yours, Eminence.
Those things are attacking! Defend yourselves!
Again.
Going down! Medic! Someone help him!
Oh, how unfortunate. I mean, I took away your immortality, you know, just a few minutes ago, and now you're dead.
I'm afraid he's dead. There's nothing we can do for him.
I see, that was an unfortunate coincidence.
Though we will mourn the loss of our friend Gollin, we can take comfort knowing that, at long last, he was able to leave this place for a better one. He is finally at peace, and his Hur'q will join the prophets in the Celestial Temple.
My condolences, Eminence. Oh wait, hold on. Ensign, can you turn him into a zombie person? You can just bring him back. Oh no, you can't really do that here. Admiral, a small Hur'q vessel was able to make it past the satellite network. You're going to have company down there soon. Right. Clear a transport window for us. Not an option. The Hur'q ship getting through, plus our earlier deception, put the defense grid on high alert. The probe trick isn't working on the satellites. What's the new evac plan? We're attempting to hack the satellite command network. Once we've done so, we'll be able to close to transporter range and beam you out safely. There's still a lot of local interference, however. If you can get back to the initial transport site and activate your pattern enhancers, we'll be able to get a better lock on our position. Understood. Keep me updated.
The doctor and I will stay with Opaka and her people in case the Hur'q make another attack here. Once you've cleared the way to the transport site, we'll join up with you there.
Acknowledged. Good luck, Eminence. Where are you? Oh, you're back there. They'll be fine. Alright, anybody else want to experience death? No? Okay. Oh, that's right, I can shoot them from above here. You have the high ground. Use it. Bugs. Oh, damn it. Game. What'd she say? That were made out in one piece. Set up the power enhancers and we can be out safe. There's no telling when the Hur'q will send reinforcements down. Okay. Enhancing your patterns. You got a solid lock on your signal, Admiral. Ready to beam you back to the ship on your order. Beam up. Come on, game. We're reading a Hur'q fleet inbound to our position. Until we deal with them, we won't be able to lower shields and beam the rest of the colonists out. Are we still attempting to hack these satellites? Yes, we currently have partial access to their command network. Give us a little more time and we'll be able to reprogram them to fight on our side. Make it happen, quickly. Oh, here comes the Hur'q. The turret, the satellites going by its satellites. That's what's doing that. Picking up more Hur'q at long range. A lot more. We don't have a lot of time. Ready to reprogram the satellites. And we're standing by to broadcast a signal to the command network. Make it happen.
Let's move the ship behind the satellites and move the Hur'q. Just in time. Here they come.
There we go. So much stuff. Old Hur'q massacred. There's more of them. Perfect right here. Turret mode. Keep on shooting. That's it. Yeah, we won. The Hur'q are dead.
The Hur'q have had enough for now. Let's get the rest of Opaka's people out of the colony while we can. The Hur'q might send a larger force to finish us off.
Agreed. Transport control, energize.
I'm glad I was able to administer the cure to the remaining prisoners while you were clearing a path to the transport site. Everyone is safely aboard, and mortal for the first time in many years. I've never seen so many people overjoyed to learn that eventually they'll die.
I know, it's kind of a weird thing. Indeed.
Thank you, Julian. It means a lot to me to have everyone out safely, especially Opaka. We have a lot to talk about, her and I. For now, I think we should return to Deep Space Nine before the Hur'q come back to settle the score.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's get out of here.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine.
Oh. Cisco cameo.
Emissary. Our paths meet again.
Hello, Ben. It's good to hear from you.
Didn't they just confirm recently that Cisco is officially a god now? I remember seeing something about that. You know, it's showing a world where Avery Brooks is going to come back to Trek or something, but it would be nice if he did. At least a cameo or some kind. He is the wormhole god. The god of the wormhole. Alright. Let's see, mission rewards.
I'm glad we were able to return Opaka to Bajor safely. She's determined to follow the will of the prophets and establish a new place of worship in the Gamma Quadrant near the wormhole. Odo assures me that the Dominion are open to discussing this. We'll see. Many of us have not forgotten the fate of the new Bajor colony and the Dominion's role in that. As for me, my time as Kai is coming to an end. Opaka is the Kai that Bajor needs now. I intend to guard the Celestial Temple from the Hur'q and anyone else who would destroy the home of the Prophets. The best place to do that is Deep Space Nine, as part of Starfleet. I'll be Captain Kira the next time you see me. Thank you again for helping me bring Opaka home. I owe you one.
Alright, our rewards. You get the Null Innis and the Innis prisoner outfits if for some reason you want to dress up like the Innis people. They don't have very interesting outfits, let me just put it that way. More Ketracel, which I don't really need. Generic polearm weapons, but the only unique weapon is a makeshift polearm. Yay! It's a makeshift spear. I know, it's not the most exciting. Actually, I'm going to scratch that. It's not a very exciting, unique item reward at all. It's just probably one of the most useless things you can get, but fine. I'll take it. I got a ton of vendor trash on that mission. Anyway, let's do the next mission here. We got The Search.
The Dominion has asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of their territory. The Hur'q aren't as numerous there, and we're hoping we can learn more about them while we render aid to the Dominion in that sector. Ambassador Odo will be accompanying us on his flagship, along with Captain Kira aboard the Defiant. I'll be commanding a modest Cardassian fleet as well. We'll start in the Dosi system. Our latest intelligence has discovered a Hur'q presence in that area. Meet us there at your earliest convenience.
Will do. Elam. Can I call you Elam?
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Let me restock my crew real quick here when we head out again. You know how they love their consumables. thing is, like, I don't really even use my consumables all that often. My bridge crew loves them like candy. I don't think everybody else needs to be restocked. Okay. Alright, back to the Gamma Quadrant. Where is the wormhole? There it is. I'm glad you joined us at the most exciting time, viewer. The loading screen. Best time to join the stream.
Thank you for joining us. As you can see, we can't even defend our stations from Hur'q attacks. It's going to take a joint Alliance and Dominion effort to stop them. We are currently at the edge of the Dosi system. Thankfully, the Hur'q aren't attacking the Dosi homeworld yet. They're starting to evacuate as a precaution, however.
Who are the Dosi?
The Dosi recently joined the Dominion after many years of independence. Their aggressive fondness for commerce can be troublesome, but they've managed to prove their worth to the Founders. Work on this planet was a joint project with the Karemans, and the Dominion built a station here to provide oversight.
Understood. Actually, no, this would be a good... Out here, everybody can... Ooh, yeah. I know. They got all these ships right here. We got the Tane, we got Odo's ship. Of course, they can't quite get the Defiant in there. It's kind of on the wrong side, but understood.
All ships, target the Hur'q and fire at will.
Victory is life!
Red alert, as we say in Starfleet. To use my big phaser anymore. Enemies die before I can use it.
I can see you're a handy person to have around. And while I'd like to put this system far behind us, I believe we should find out what we can about the Hur'q and their reasons for being here. While we still can, of course. The Hur'q may decide to send more ships here.
Very well, Counselor. Going on down.
This planet appears to have been abandoned some time ago. No life signs detected. Sensors indicate an extensive network of defunct mines. I'm reading residual levels of dilithium, topoline, chemosite, and several components used in the production of Ketracel White. How curious. Of what use would this world be to the Hur'q? It's clearly of no value to the Dominion. Wait. I'm reading more Hur'q inbound.
Battle stations.
They're going for the station. What are they after?
They're a bunch of stupid bugs. What does it matter what they're after?
The station is a basic resource transport hub, not exceptionally old. No life signs on sensors. It looks abandoned. I'm picking up trace levels of mineral resources in several storage areas, but there's nothing of note here, unless the Hur'q are driven solely to consume an assortment of minerals. This is a very interesting place, in that it's completely uninteresting to everyone but the Hur'q.
Oh, so this is interesting. I've never seen a skill check for or a dialogue check for development. Normally I see dialogue checks for diplomacy in this game, but I don't remember ever seeing one for development. I guess this must have somehow snuck by me in my time, in the times I've played this in the past. Anyway, you have to have maxed out development to save this, apparently. The station wasn't recently abandoned because I'm so good at development.
I concur. If my analysis of the station's life support systems is correct, this station hasn't been in use for nearly 20 years. From a tactical and economic point of view, this planet and its station are close to worthless, and have been for some time. Quite an enigma we've discovered here. An abandoned station of no worth to the Dominion, and yet Odo brought us here, specifically, over several nearby systems of considerably more value. Why, I wonder?
Why? Why indeed?
Either the Hur'q are attacking mindlessly, randomly, or there is something compelling about this planet we have yet to realize. In any event, I don't think the answers we're looking for are here.
Well, let's move on then.
Don't go to warp just yet. We're picking up a distress signal over here. You should take a look.
I'll check.
Looks like it's a Ferengi signal of uncertain origin coming from the Karema system. I seem to recall Quark mentioning some business with the Karemans recently. This can't be a coincidence. We should look into this. Quark might have bitten off more than he can chew again.
Quark. All right.
Is that really a good use of our time? The Karemans are very resourceful. They design a considerable number of weapons and defense systems for the Dominion. I'm confident they can deal with the Hur'q on their own. As for Quark, he's quite capable of getting himself out of trouble. Trouble, I might add, that he had no business getting into in the first place.
I was gonna say something, but then I forgot what I was gonna say. So you know what? Never mind. Let's just continue here.
I must say, Ambassador, I'm shocked. I know Quark's a gambler, but I never realized you were as well. Karema is a part of the Dominion, and an important one at that. Is losing their tactical and technological resources to the Hur'q wise?
Very well. Since I can see there's no talking you out of this, I'll accompany you to Karema. We're ready to go warp when you are. Let's get this over with.
Let's go. Karima system.
Where did all these ships come from?
Lots of, Dominion ships.
And here we are, the Karima system. Let's find out what Quark needs, deal with it, and move on.
So what's going on here?
Far be it for me to question the word of a founder, but that is a very large Dominion fleet I'm reading on sensors. I only mention it because we were led to believe Odo's fleet was the last. I trust there's a reasonable explanation for this miscommunication.
Garrick, the Dominion flagship is hailing us.
Your presence is not required here. Explain yourself.
We're responding to a distress signal.
As are we. Karima is part of the Dominion. We are here to assist them, if they wish it.
Oh, there's more. There's more little dialogue checks here. They must formally ask? Admiral, I'm picking up some strange interference on all known Kariman frequencies. Someone's jamming them, and I can't identify the source. As it stands, I don't think the Karimans can ask for help. From us, or anyone else. Perhaps the Founder knows more.
Interference? Perhaps it's a Hur'q countermeasure at work. I'll look into it. In the meantime, I will continue to respect the wishes of the Karimans. We will not intervene unless asked.
I thought you only had one fleet left.
Odo commands an expeditionary fleet. It is his to use in a mission to seek and destroy the Hur'q as he sees fit. My fleet is a defense fleet. It seems the distinction was not made clear to you. How unfortunate.
Well, we wish to assist the Karimans.
I will take responsibility for their actions in Kareman space. One of our operatives requires immediate extraction.
You're quite persistent, aren't you? Very well. In the spirit of our newfound pact with the Alliance, I will allow you to proceed, albeit at your own risk. Exercise caution, Odo. It would be tragic for you to come so far, only to end it all here over Karima.
It seems we're not getting the whole story here.
So, business as usual.
Exactly, Captain.
I like how the Dominion fleet is a defense fleet that's doing jack all here. How the Hur'q are attacking Kariman space. Good job. Big phaser. As much as I like the phaser lance, I kind of wish it would do more damage. It's like my regular phasers do more damage. I mean, the phaser lance is cool, it just doesn't do as much damage as I would like it to do. I want that thing to blow a freaking hole through a Borg cube. That's how powerful I want it to be. It doesn't feel that powerful. No response, Admiral. The Gremlins are still being jammed. We'll need to send them a secure frequency to use if we want to communicate with them. Do it.
Hello? Can you hear me? We need help, and fast! Most of our planetary defense lines are in danger of being overrun by the Hur'q. We tried to evacuate, but the Jem'Hadar fleet opened fire on our ships when they broke orbit. We're trapped!
The Jem'Hadar fired on you? Odo. Your thoughts?
Combat is notoriously chaotic. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that. One best pursued after we find Hur'q and help the Karemans.
Alright, we'll play it your way for now.
I wonder. Ah, yes. We should try to find Hur'q soon. It's quite possible he's the only Ferengi on the planet. A deep-range sensor scan should locate him.
We'll scan for Hur'q. I took a few scans, but I found one Ferengi life sign, Admiral. It's surrounded by a handful of Kariman and a large number of Hur'q. There's a lot of interference in that area, so we can't get a transporter lock on him at this time. Can we heal them?
Finally. I was beginning to wonder if anyone would come. Took you long enough. Is Garrick with you? Tell him. Found the package, so he better get here fast if he wants it in one piece. Running out of time here. The Hur'q are closing in. Get me out of here. Poor Odo's right wrong whiz will finally come down.
We are coming, Hur'q. Maybe you heard that. Although, can we stop scanning? I think we can understand.
We need to get Hur'q out quickly, before he has an encounter with the Hur'q of the fatal variety. Let's go down together while Captain Kira and the Ambassador cover our ships in orbit. We'll have to beam down outside of Hur'q's location. I suggest bringing some pattern enhancers along. We may need them to beam out once we find him.
Hey, operations, we need some more pattern enhancers. Do we have some more? Okay, good. Bring them along then. Alright, who's coming this time? Let's see. I think Coles. Ring Reptite Man. Mr. Potato Head. You know what? Yeah, we'll bring Zarba.
We're about as close to Hur'q's last known location as we can get with transporters. I'm afraid we'll have to make the rest of the journey the old-fashioned way. Shall we?
Let's go, Counselor.
Hur'q's life sign is near here. Let's try to find a way in. How convenient. We've found a hidden path. Let's have a look.
It's called a cave.
Interesting. The metal in the walls here completely scatters my sensors. Ah,
more bugs.
We're in the right place. My tricorder shows a Ferengi life sign beyond that rather secure door. Unfortunately, the Karemin security system is beyond me. Given time, I could crack it, but we're running low on that commodity. There are a number of Karemin life signs nearby, however. One of them might be able to help us reach Hur'q.
Understood. Oh, that's a hole in the wall. Alright, we'll go this way then. Die, bugs. Oh, we found some gas. Love me some gas.
Thanks for the timely rescue. I, don't suppose you'd be willing to turn a blind eye to all the contraband you've seen down here? It'd save me the trouble of shooting you later.
Excuse me?
Kidding. I was kidding. You know, humor. Do they have that on your planet? Anyway, you're, clearly not Kremen police, so what brings you down here?
We're looking for a Ferengi named Hur'q.
Oh, Hur'q, yeah, I know him. Little guy, big ears, flashy dresser. I hear he owns a moon. And we locked him up in a secure room when the shooting started. Big spender like that should be kept safe. Tell you what, help us out with all these Nurks, Gurks, and whatever you call them. Help us, and I'll help you. Deal?
Deal. Is this really contraband? I need to explain to you how humor works. You don't joke about shooting someone. Especially a Starfleet Admiral.
Alright, I'll wait for you here. Try not to die, okay?
Okay. That's a weird one.
Am I glad to see you? Thought for sure we'd be safe from those things down here. Caves do a number on sensors and transporters, but that didn't slow them down much. Filthy creatures. If you don't mind my asking, why are you here? You're not with Kremen Defense. Are you mercenaries? Private security?
Look at the uniform. No, we're looking for a Ferengi.
That'd be Hur'q then. Only Ferengi around here that I know of, anyway. He's in a secure vault, not far from here, with another VIP. Look, I owe you my life, but I don't have the code to get to Hur'q. There are others nearby. One of them should have it. Help them, and I'll make sure they open the door for you. I swear it.
Very well. Let's get that door open and hear that lovely scream.
The other Dominion ships just left the system. We're on our own.
The door's right there. I'll stay here while you save everyone.
Okay. Oh, there's another passage. Never mind. I didn't see this one. I forgot there were 3 passages. I have to clear. Alright. More bugs. Have to die.
It. I was gonna get eaten by one of those things. Can't say I like that idea much, so, thanks, whoever you are. You're not police or military, well, Kremen military anyway. What brought you down here to the middle of hell?
We're looking for a Ferengi.
Oh, him. Think I saw my brother and some of his men hustle the little grifter into a vault before those monsters got in here. Good luck getting him out of there. Wait, that was rude. You just saved my life. Let me return the favor. One of my brother's people should be able to open the door for you. Find them, and you're all set.
We've helped the rest. Let's go get Hur'q. Let's go get our Ferengi.
Perhaps waiting here would be best. The outer world is still a mess. And here we all are, alive and kicking. Wonderful! We had a deal, and I'm not about to back out on it, especially since you're all so well-armed and cranky. Not the kind of people I want to cross.
There's that lovely scream.
Yeah, that can't be good. Door's open. You'd better get a move on. Your pal sounds a little stressed.
Alright, let's move. It's just sweet music to my ears. Big one. Stop doing that.
It's good to see you too, Hur'q. I see your mission was a successful one as well.
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Kremen tech. They found it a few days before I got here. I haven't had a lot of time to analyze it, thanks to the Hur'q.
I see. Thank you, Hur'q. This narrows things down considerably.
It does. Good. That makes it more valuable.
Indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does.
Not the liberators I was expecting, but thank you nonetheless. I'm First Minister Bakelba. Our situation has gone from bad to worse, and we have the Dominion to thank for it.
In what way?
Those of us on the edge of the Dominion were abandoned when the invasion began. In light of that, we voted to secede, to truly stand alone. The Dominion stood by while the Hur'q attacked us. We held off the invasion for a while, but their numbers are great. When we asked for aid, the Dominion refused. When we tried to evacuate, their fleet opened fire. They mean to punish us for our defiance.
That's unexpected. They need allies right now. Hur'q, what did you find?
Well, First Minister, it looks like my distress call was heard. We're saved. Thank you. Looks like your reputation for getting things done is well-deserved.
You're welcome.
And as for you, Garrick, you and I need to have a long discussion. Seems you forgot to mention that Karema was under a Dominion blockade and in the middle of a Hur'q invasion.
Do Cardassians go senile? Oh, don't answer that. I don't want to know. What I do know is you're not paying me enough for this aggravation.
Calm down, Hur'q. You're safe now. Admiral, you'll need to set up the pattern enhancers in order to get a lock and beam everyone out from your location. Acknowledged. More pattern enhancers. What is this over here?
It would appear that the Hur'q burrowed this way to bypass the doors above. And unlike most burrowing creatures, the Hur'q actually ate their way through the ground.
Interesting. So they eat dirt. Okay.
The Hur'q are leaving. For now.
Good luck with the revolution, Minister. You'll need it. You'll be hearing from me soon, Garrick.
I'm looking forward to it.
You won't when you see my bill.
And now that we're past that unpleasantness, I think it's time we had a chat with Ambassador Odo, particularly about this technological wonder we've acquired.
Well, if you insist.
Excellent. I'll make all of the necessary arrangements and meet you aboard Odo's flagship.
Okay, beam us up. Yes, let's go have a little chat with Odo, shall we?
What is this?
Yeah, we were just dropping to visit.
Stand down, all of you. To what do I owe this unexpected visit?
I hope you'll forgive the intrusion, Ambassador. We need to speak in person.
What are you up to, Garrick?
That's a very good question. What's this about exactly?
It's in regard to this device we found on Karema. Do you know what it is?
No idea. Some new Kareman military tech, perhaps?
Interesting. But no. The Karemans didn't make this. But it is a Dominion creation.
And its purpose?
I'm sure I have no idea, Ambassador. It does emit a signal, however. It's quite similar to that used by the Hur'q. Perhaps I should turn it on and show you?
There's no need for that.
I don't like where this is going, Garrick.
Nor I, Captain. You see, I found a similar device on Bajor.
On Bajor? When?
Right after the recent Hur'q attack, I'm afraid. Captain, scan the device. You'll find the soil residue on it is of Bajoran origin.
It does. It's from the Kendra province. Well, that doesn't mean that Odo...
Enough, Nerys. I can't have you defending me on this.
What?
Garrick's right. These devices call the Hur'q, and we put them there.
Explain. Now.
We needed the Alliance's help immediately. There wasn't time for summits or diplomacy. So I found a high-value target and led the Hur'q to it. I also took steps to make sure their attack would fail. Bajor was never at risk. You have to understand that.
You did nearly destroy Deep Space Nine, though.
You put my entire planet at risk. People died, Odo.
Nerys!
Save it. I've heard enough.
Please continue, Odo. You were saying?
I did what I needed to do to bring the Alliance into the war. I lied. Risked the lives of millions to save billions more. But there's more to this than a staged Hur'q attack. The other founders are hiding things from me. If I challenge them now,
I'll have no chance to find out what. So, for now, I have to play the part.
Well, you're doing a great job of that, Odo. Or should I say, Founder?
Trust me when I say I understand your position, Odo. The captain, on the other hand...
I know. I have a strong lead, but I'll need your help to move on it.
You know how to reach me. It seems you are a gambler, Odo, and a high-stakes one at that.
You have no idea.
Oh yes, Odo set up the attack on Bajor. He did a Cisco. Where's Enrayun? Can we try speaking to them?
I'm surprised to see you here, Weyoun. Aren't you usually at your founder's side, hanging on her every word?
It is a message from said founder that brings me here now. She would remind you of your purpose, to serve the Dominion as a whole.
How kind of you to deliver the message in person. Thank you for your service. As for my service, the ambassador shares his wisdom and guidance with me. Truly, he is a most benevolent god. Why should I not serve him? He is a founder, after all.
Hello?
Serve the founders, yes, but also serve them well. Do recall the fate of your predecessor. She thought she served the founders well, quite possibly to the moment her unfortunate life came to its conclusion. As we both know, she was greatly mistaken.
The same could be said for your predecessor as well, dear Weyoun. Have you forgotten his sins? I know the founders haven't.
Hey.
This is a private conversation. Unless you're here on a matter of the utmost importance, I suggest you find someone else to speak with. Somewhere else.
Apologies. They can be quite persnickety, can't they? Dukan'Rex, what's up?
It is not my place to question the will of the Founders. Your mind, however, is your own. Do with it as you will, but be warned. The Founders do not appreciate betrayal. If the Alliance withdraws from their pact with the Dominion, the consequences could be severe.
For everyone involved. Remember that. Guess we need to talk to Garrett next.
Quite the revelation, don't you think? It will be interesting to see how the powers that be respond to all this. For now, I think it's best to keep this in the purview of the diplomats. Let's return to our ships. There'll be more time to speak about this matter later.
Indeed. Alright, Odo, what do you have to say for yourself?
I need you to understand that Bajor was never at risk. We took precautions. I made sure that my fleet was in position to neutralize the Hur'q in time.
And Karema?
Karema was not my decision. Do you honestly think I'd take part in a plot to bring allies to our side, and then move to wipe out another group of allies? As I said to Garrick, there is more to this than we know. I'm going to find out what and why. I hope you're inclined to join me when the time comes.
We'll see. There's a lot to consider. Are you ready to return to the Valorous? You can head out at your word. Yes, I'm ready. Team is back. Alright.
Visits to the Dominion are always so enlightening, don't you think? I suspect we've just begun to discover what the Founders are playing at here, and that concerns me greatly. After today, the wrath of Captain Kira may be the least of Odo's concerns. I do feel we need to continue working with him, however. It may be the only way we learn the true intentions of the Dominion. With that in mind, I'll contact you when we're ready to move forward with his plan.
Alright. So in this mission we get More generic Polaron items. But we do get the personal Karim and Trader Com code.
Be seeing you.
Yeah. Now that is item here. This is similar to the Azura code. Azura personal com code, which summons a space trader. This is the ground version of that. So if you're on the ground, on a ground map, this will summon a trader to you on the ground. So I guess it's convenient to have if for some reason you're in a place that doesn't have a trader for some reason, but yeah. Alright, so that's going to be our Gamma Quadrant stuff for tonight. Kind of got through it a little quicker than I thought, but I still need to check out Hearts and Minds, so let's go ahead and do that. Take us straight back to the Beta Quadrant. Alright, let's find this, because I've never really done this before, so I don't know exactly what's going to go on in this here. Where is it? Hearts and Minds. Here we go. From Mr. Franklin Drake.
I've lost contact with an old colleague. Dr. Sabak was a Vulcan priest, but he worked with the Vulcan Science Academy studying psionic phenomena. A few years ago, he went into seclusion on a remote research station in the Donatu system. He hasn't been heard from in some time. I'd like someone to check up on him. Don't worry, he's just a typical Vulcan by himself. You shouldn't have any problems.
Sure, Franklin Drake. I'm going to do investigate, I believe. Let me restock everybody here. Restock. Okay. Let's see, who should come with me? Let's bring Andy the android. Let's bring my android friend. Another remote, a decrepit station with most of the power out. Not exactly prime real estate. I wonder where Dr. Sivak is sequestered. Well, let's look for him.
Warning. Hazard detected.
Oh, come on.
Initiating quarantine protocol. Warning. Hazard control damaged. Releasing neurocene gas.
Well, good thing I got my suit with me. Oh no. Oh no, slide puzzle. Okay. There actually is a trick to doing the slide puzzles real quick, but you know, I don't remember it off the top of my head. Oh, there we go. Just use these two buttons, don't use the third one. Okay. Yeah, we got it. That they are aligned in... Oh, it has to be blue, green, and white. Wait. Wasn't in the right order? Oh, I need to switch to blue and green. Game, why you gotta make it more complicated? There we go. Ah, please, no more slide puzzles. Come on here. It's Dr. Sabak. He's been dead for a while, but the body's well preserved. Someone conducted an autopsy on him and a neurological examination. That means that someone else must be here. Okay. The door's designed for facility containment. It's too heavy to easily blast through, and it's secured. We need to find someone who can open it, or a way to gain legitimate access. Okay. Let's try this way. Oh, there's candles. Data pads.
Medical log, stardate 89325.25. Experimentation with the neurotoxin as a means to trigger damage and subsequent bioresponse shows promise. Culturing additional specimens. Medical log, stardate 89331.16. Ionizing radiation causing visions. Must log for further research into clairvoyant projections. Medical log, stardate 89332.14. Specimen showing additional aggression, likely side effect of radiation exposure. Locking down interior containment doors with simple access code of Fibonacci sequence, easily remembered. Medical log, stardate 89336.92. Emotive control faculties regenerating. Huge success. Medical log, stardate 89340.05. Difficulty concentrating on telepathic transfer. Replicating a space more conducive to concentration in the ionizing zone.
Okay. Anything in here? Nope. Oh, door's open now. Ah, spiders. Ow. Spiders broke loose from their cages. Spider infestation.
Research on the bodies has been promising, but symptoms of Bendy syndrome most readily manifest themselves in behavior rather than biology. To facilitate testing, I am engaging in a series of mind melds to give each experimental subject a copy of my personality. Any subject with Bendy syndrome will display aberrant behavior.
So who were the subjects? Oh, these are the subjects. Wait a minute. Was he cloning himself? Clones. A room full of clones. He's going to start a new clone war with Vulcans. Oh, you must be the actual Dr. Sivak.
Your presence here introduces an unknown variable into my research. Completion of my research is of paramount importance. Therefore, you must be eliminated. It is only logical.
Excuse me? Okay, well, he's dead. What are we gonna do with all these clones? These clones are waiting to be decanted. They seem to be exact physical copies, with a bit of replicated fading, of course. Captain, there is no telling how many more of these clones might be on the station. The clones we just faced showed signs of radiation poisoning. They might be performing even more dangerous experiments. Maybe. Yeah, some more clones ahead. Hi. You all have to die.
Must be eliminated.
All the clones have to be exterminated. Clones, psionically imprinted, so that he could test them for possible cures to his own Bendy syndrome. At least he didn't manage to kill anyone else. No wonder cloning is an ethically murky issue. We can leave and report back whenever you are ready, sir. Nope. Guess we're done here. Kip killed a bunch of clones.
Clones? With copies of his personality? Well, I suppose even Vulcans can be a little unpredictable. Thank you. I'll send someone to clean up.
Okay. So from this we get a special duty officer. I don't know what this is for. We'll find out. Emote. Zombie dance. Vulcan Lirpa. It's kind of generic weapon. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, Dr. Sebak. We got clone Dr. Sebak. He reduces the recharge time for sonic traits on the ground. Okay. Got our very own Dr. Sebak. Okay. Let's do the Halloween TFO and round out the night here. I know I didn't do this the past couple of days. I don't know how far behind I am. Well, ends on November 3rd. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this event. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm not even that really excited about this event. The rewards are just kind of meh. Like, I'd probably be fine just missing this event because it's not really that exciting at all. But, you know. But there is a tech upgrade and the lithium included, which, you know, I would honestly rather have than the event reward. Do I really need something to turn into a cat? I don't really need anything like that. I mean, who wants to be a cat, really? Unless you're a cat person. But we already got, you know, Patience and the Sarans in the game. If you want to be a cat person, you can be a cat person.
You came, and not a moment too soon. The Davidians have captured 2 of my compatriots and seized our transmuter. They must not... You came.
Alright, let's go kill some skeletons.
Like the candles, their glow will make the skeletons vulnerable to attack.
Just light it up. Light everything up. shotgun. I imagine a fire sword probably would be pretty good in this situation. More of them.
Thank you for rescuing me. Hurry!
For your little feather.
Go kill spiders.
Dinner is served. Feed the body's children. Will obey. must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Travelers, go back! Beware our curse! Wind shall rise!
Wind shall rise!
So leave here all! Or meet your end!
Like the storm to break over to stand with protection. One of your comrades has been turned into a monster. We're ready to avoid their last armor. Like the herd, so they are going. Like the storm to break over to stand with protection. Like the herd, so they are going. Like the storm to break over to stand with protection. Like the herd, so they are going.
Ah, the cat. I do not approve of this.
Liberation at last! How wonderful! You have my undying thanks, strangers. May the power within the book I protected serve you well.
Thank you.
Please, make haste! The Davidian leader will soon know the secrets of...
Oh, that's right, we gotta fight the Davidians too. Barneykin.
Barneykin, Barneykin, what will you do?
The Lord of the Davidians lies beyond this door.
Almost down. Got him. Actually, I wonder what weapon that is. That's like a... It's the planetary...
The Davidians have been defeated.
It's the orbital strike, but it's like following the enemy around. I wonder what thing that is.
We will be on our guard for any future Davidian attack.
Yeah. I don't know, what mark should I take here? I guess it doesn't really matter. Just good marks. Alright, we're done. Alrighty then. Yeah. Alright, I think it's gonna be it for tonight. Need some more pros with Gamma Quadrant. Next time we'll do the next 2 episodes. Dune's Repeat and Quark's Lucky 7, the fun mission. The only fun mission where you get to play as somebody else. And yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. I go now. I'll be continuing with Fatal Frame throughout the week. Try and get that done before the end of the month. I don't expect it to be as long as Resident Evil 4, but we'll see. Anyway, I go now. Have a good night. Bye-bye.